when you order something, somebody just try and explain it to me, yeah? When you order something from wherever it's Amazon, wherever it's from wherever, what do you do? What is the first steps you do when you order something? Everybody and anybody tell me, what do you do when you order something? Because I'm going to show you how the process that you order something is the same as what I'm going to explain to you. So what do you do? So let me drink some Lucozade. When you order something, my people, what do you do? What is the process that you have to go through? You gotta wait for delivery, but you can't just wait for delivery. You gotta make your order. You've gotta, do you know what I mean? You don't just wait for a delivery. You gotta phone up. You gotta say what you want. But before you say what you want, you gotta think what you want. Why do you want what you want? There's so many different processes that go through just getting a delivery. Like for example, this is an example. I do exercise, yeah? So I might want to go and get some protein shake, or I might want to get whatever. So the first thing I do, I just said that so you lot can think about it, yeah? But realistically, when you think about it, you have to go deeper than just wait for the delivery, because it's more than just wait for delivery. It's this. Why are you even buying what you're going to order is the first thing. So why are you even buying what you're ordering is your energy. So straight away, you might be exercising, so you want, or you might want a belt because you're going to a wedding, whatever it may be. So the first step is this. Go through choose items, then payment, last delivery. Exactly. And that's exactly it. But because obviously with the comments, there's only so much that can be said. So I'm going to say it, but I'm getting you thinking about it. That's the whole point. This now, yeah, is you say to yourself, what do I want? But before you even make the delivery or you go to make the order, there's a reason why you want it. So the reason why you want it, you could say is the first thing, the energy. So it might be your soul. The first thing is your soul, because it's just something you don't see until it's said. So the soul is not seen. So just say the soul is the first process of it, yeah? And then the second process is the mind. To a certain degree, you got to think about it. And then the spirit powers the body. So then the mind thinks, the spirit powers the body, then the body then moves to what it wants. And then the body says, okay, I'm going to order, I'm going to phone up, I'm going to do whatever I need to do. And then you make the order, and then the last thing is the delivery. So the last thing is physical, is what I'm trying to get at. So you have to understand there's 4 dimensions to everything. Or there's probably more, but I'm just breaking it down into 4. So I'm trying to get at you, because the explanation and what I'm trying to explain to you is this, yeah? I was in my bathroom, and if I had another phone, I could play the voice note that because what I do, when I get an idea of a live stream, I actually record it. So when I go live, I remember what I wanted to say. Because I like to have like deep conversations. So majority of my live streams are things that I think of when I'm living, when I'm in my life, innit? So I was in my bathroom, and I was chilling, not chilling, I was soaking some clothes in powder, because I just, so that I throw them in the washing machine. So I was soaking them and I was washing them. And I was saying to myself, I'm going to go into that. And I was saying to myself, the life that I'm living right now, the way my spirit is, the way my soul is, and the way my mind is, my physical life is not matching it. Like, I'm saying to myself, how the hell is my physical life this way, but my mind is this way, my spirit is that way, and my soul is that way? It kind of didn't make sense to me. Like, my physical reality should be like, I should be floating, I should be levitating, I should be teleporting, I should have all the money in the world, I should have everything I want, because the way my mind is, and the way my spirit is, and the way my soul is, it's not reflecting in my physical life. And I was thinking to myself, that don't make sense, you know. So I deeped it and I said to myself, no, but it's got nothing to do with the system. And let me show you why it's got nothing to do with the system. You think it's got something to do with the system. The matrix is an illusion to make you think it exists. So once you think something exists, it exists because you make it exist. But obviously, because it exists because you feel stressed because of it, it exists because you feel down because you ain't got enough money, or you feel stressed because you ain't in the right situation. So it makes you think it exists because it gives you real emotions. It makes you feel real. It gives you real feelings, real emotions, real thoughts. But then check this. This is what I came to my mind. That it made me think, you know what? I'm going to say this to people because I want people to hear this. And I'm going to say it to the best that I can say it so you can understand, yeah? But it's like this now. With manifestation, you have to understand this, because it is the physical, the mind, the spirit, and the soul. It's like manifestation. And I'm going to show you something. Is that I deeped it and I said to myself, the reason why a lot of people ain't where they are is because of the same thing that that lady just said, I think. It's the fact that we are allowing our physical reality to dictate to every other reality that we have. Check this now. It doesn't matter how broke you are. It doesn't matter where your life is right now. It doesn't matter what color your wall is. It doesn't matter how you're feeling. It doesn't matter how big your TV is. It doesn't matter what clothes you're wearing. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Do you know the only thing that matters? What is the only thing that matters, my people? Think deep it, yeah, because I'm going to go on. But deep it, what is the only thing that matters in manifestation or in manifesting? Think about it. Deep it, my people. What is the only thing that matters? Think about it. Because it's this one thing. It is present tense, but it's, do you know what? I'm not going to say that's wrong, because it's not wrong. But it's not what I'm thinking of, yeah? It is intention, it is truth, but it's one thing, no matter what you're going through. Big up, I'm yourself, K-Sweet. It is living the present as well. None of you lot's wrong, but it's not what I'm thinking of, but it's not wrong. But there's one thing, or there's two or maybe three things. Keep your vibration, determination. To a certain degree, yeah, you're right. But there is one or two or three things that all you have to do is hold them things, no matter what your physical reality is like, no matter what your life is like, no matter what's going on around you, no matter what your bank balance is like, no matter what car you're driving, no matter what your house is like. I'm going to tell you, because I got you thinking. I just want you to think. And the only thing that matters is this. The only thing that matters is this. Is your mind. Is your mind. Is your mind. Is what you think. Your mind and what you think and your spirit, that's the only thing that matters. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why that's the only thing that matters. Yeah? Because if you're going through hell physically, but your mind knows, I'm going to keep going. And no matter what happens, I am going to manifest. You're going to get there. But do you know what happens in our physical reality? I tell you what happens in our physical reality nowadays is this. When you're going through hell, you feel hell. You think hell. Your mind starts to think hell. And once your mind thinks hell, you create hell. So it doesn't matter what you're going through. If you can keep your mind thinking about what you're going to, not what you're going through, what you're going to, you're going to get there. Because think about it. A tramp could be so educated, could be so knowledgeable, but he's a tramp. How does that work? Because the mind isn't strong enough. And this is what I'm trying to say. There's 4 levels of manifestation. And it starts from, you could say, the soul. Yeah, the soul. Remember, it doesn't matter how somebody hurts you. It doesn't matter how hard a car hits you. It doesn't matter how hard a knife hits you. It doesn't matter how hard a bullet hits you. It cannot hit your soul. Your soul is powerful. Your soul, the essence of you is powerful. Your soul is unbreakable. Your soul is like the direct connection to God, to the Most High, to Allah, to whoever. Your soul. As long as your soul does not get affected by this world, you can translate that energy to your spirit. You translate your soul energy that is unbreakable, yeah, to your spirit. And in your spirit, when you walk, people's like, I got a good feeling about that guy. I just don't know what it is. Your spirit, you only can see my eyes. Or, do you know, this guy, I know he's a good guy. Your spirit, there's something about your spirit. And remember, within the spirit and the mind and the physical and the soul and the chakras, that's where the aura comes from. So when people say your aura is green or your aura is yellow, and I'm going to go into that because there's so much layers to go into, but I'm going to keep it to the 4 layers. So you keep your soul mad strong, unbreakable, and that unbreakable energy filters into your spirit. Yeah? Your spirit becomes unbreakable. It doesn't matter what house you're living in. It doesn't matter your environment. It doesn't matter your bank balance. It doesn't matter what's going on now. Your spirit is strong. And then do you know what happens? Your spirit translates that same energy to the mind. And then when that energy translates to the mind, yeah, it doesn't matter what you're going through mentally. You know where you're going to mentally. It doesn't matter what money, bank balance, car, house, whatever. Your mind is solid. And just like I said, in short, then you get your delivery to the physical. Do you see it? The last thing is always the physical. Your door knocks, and then whatever product that you ordered is now here. And that is manifestation. And you have to understand this though. And the hardest thing about it is this. How do you go through hell and not think hell? How do you go through hell and not feel hell? How do you go through hell and not get burnt? How? Because you have to come up with a certain mindset and understand that nothing is real other than your soul. And if you notice, you come from your soul to the spirit, to the mind, to the physical. But because you feel physical pain, it feels real. Because the mind feels sad because a mum died, it feels real. And because the mind feels sad because a mum died, the spirit feels down. And because the spirit feels down because a mum died, your soul loses hope. Think about it. Just deep what I'm saying. And if you can use those 4, I'm going to go into it a little more before I go, because I got 33% on my battery, so I'm good for a little while. But I'm just trying to show you those 4 steps of realities and realms is what you have to master. If you can master what I just said to you, you're unstoppable. That's what you think, Stephanie. That's what you think, my queen. And I love you. And I hope that your life is perfect right now. Yeah, I really hope your life is perfect. But I'm going to say this to you. If you can master those 4 steps, you're gone clear. Because if I told you one or two things that happened in my life last year, you wouldn't believe it. But I am using exactly what I'm saying to you. I am using exactly what I'm saying to you. And I'm going to say it again. I am using exactly what I am saying to you. If your mum dies tomorrow, you're going to feel messed up. And I know you'll feel messed up. But the whole plan is to understand. Don't feel messed up for too long. Because mum's just now in the spirit. Like I said, you've got your mum now in the spirit. Remember I was talking about the soul, the spirit, the mind, and then the physical. Your mum just lost her physical. That's all it is. So what happens now is, let me break that down again, because I'm going to show you what I mean now, so you can understand. You've got the soul, yeah? Then you've got the spirit. Then you've got the mind, yeah? Then you've got the physical. Stephanie, I love you, my queen, but you're kind of interrupting what I'm trying to do. So blessings and love. Have a beautiful day. Because I'm not being interrupted from no one. But anyway, take care. But what I'm saying is this. Yeah? She's gone now. I got rid of her. But what I'm saying is this, yeah? You've got the soul. Then you've got the spirit. Then you've got the mind. Then you've got the physical. Yeah? Soul, mind, soul, spiritual, mind, physical. 4 of them. When somebody dies, they just lose the flesh. Mentally, they're still there. Because spiritually, they're with you. And soulfully, energy is forever. So that's all it is. Your mum's still with you. You just can't hug her. You just can't kiss her. She just can't be there for you physically. And that is why you're crying. And that is why you're grieving. And that is why you're mourning. Not because she's gone, but because she's gone physically. Think about it. It's the same manifestation. Strengthen your soul. Strengthen your spirit. Strengthen your mind. And the physical. When I die, when you die, and this is why I say, put your energy into the world. Fill the world with your energy. Fill the world with your energy right now. Do something that is positive, that is constructive, that is inspiring, that is encouraging, that is loving, that's going to make somebody's day more than you're even aware of it. Because you know what, I'm going to say this year. Thank you, K-Sweet. I'm not aware, as much as people tell me, I love your energy, you've done this, you've changed this, you're sold that, I will never understand what I do. And that is just the realest of being a certain person, is that you will never know what you're really doing. You will never know how you affect someone. There's probably someone watching me right now, not in the live, but outside the live, watching me, that's admiring me, inspired by me, but they're never going to tell me. Or they might tell me next year, and they've been watching me for the whole of this year. So this is what I'm saying, my people, is when you're doing something good, you are never aware of who you're touching, of who you're inspiring, of who you're encouraging. So I'm saying to you now, put your energy into the world in a positive light, because you're going to die one day. And you see when I die, it's just my physical that's gone. You're still going to feel my mind, my spirit, and my soul. Even if it's just watching my video and saying, raw, that guy. But I know that what I feel and what I believe, because of, remember what I was saying to you? No matter what I go through, my soul stays strong. No matter what I go through, my spirit powers my mind, and my mind powers the physical. So it doesn't matter what I go through. I'm going to keep shining this light forever. So I know when I die, my energy will shine. Because this is just the beginning. Just like all great men, Gandhi, all these great men, Martin Luther, Malcolm, even though I got things to say about them that, I don't really, do you know what I mean? But Shine your light, my people, because I'm not the kind, and this is how real I am, and I'm going to tell you this, yeah? Some people want to shine their light. Yeah, let me show you something. Some people want to shine their light just for you to praise me. I want to shine my light for you to shine your light, for him to shine his light. None of us is on the stage and none of us is in the crowd. We're all on the stage. And when we all are on the stage, that's when the world changes. If I just want to be a person like I'm Jay-Z and you're doing my signs on the crowd, then I'm always going to be the master. And you're always going to be the one just making me powerful. I want to make you powerful. And I want you to make him powerful. Because it's not about being the only one with power. Like I said about the solar plexus. When your solar plexus is off balance, yeah, it makes you want too much power. It makes you want to be overpowering. I want us all to have power. Look at, I'm going to say this to everybody, yeah. I've got a live goal, yeah. If you take a look at my live goal is just give me a follow if you like the vibrations of my live stream. That's all my live goal is. Most people's live goal is a lion or a universe. I've already got the universe. And I am a Leo, so I'm already a lion. All I want is a follow to enhance what I'm trying to do so I can reach more people. It's all there for you. I just want to follow. I don't want a lion. I already am a lion. Think about it. I don't want a universe. I am the universe. Why do you think those gifts are the biggest gifts on TikTok? Because lion is the king of the jungle and the universe is the king of the... It's all there for you, my people, you know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm saying, man. The four ways, my people. And I'm going to say this again because when I'm not live, tomorrow's another day for your real life. Once you scroll off this life, you're in another zone, you're in another vibration, you're in another wave, you're in another place, you're in another mindset. Thank you, Carla. Blessings and love to you, my queen. So I want you to remember, when life does try to get tough, and this is the funny thing is that, be so strong, yeah? But when life tries to get tough, chaos makes you stronger. It's like, be a person that, like a diamond, the pressure only makes you shine more. The chaos only makes you more comfortable. Because when it's too easy, it's like, what do I do? Because it's too easy. So when you're in your life and it gets a bit hard, just remember what I said. Yeah? Your soul cannot be affected unless your spirit is affected. But your spirit can't be affected unless your mind is affected. And if your mind is affected, then that's the life physically you're going to create. So if your life ain't the way you want it to be right now, you need to look into your mind, your spirit, and your soul. And love my brother Leroy. And the best way to look into your soul. What is the best way to... Alright, I'm going to say this quickly, my people. What is the best way to interact with your soul? Let me see who says it first. What is the best way to interact with your soul? Reflect on yourself is good. Silence is nearly there. Big up yourself, I'm Psy Nomad. Silence is... Exactly, Leroy. Exactly. Leroy got it first. Exactly that. Silence is it. But like Leroy said first, meditate. Meditation is how you connect and tune in to your soul. That is the way to get to the soul. That is the way, through meditation. Meditation is the gateway to in. But yeah, my people, man, it's funny because if anybody's got any questions, ask away. I could go more into what I was gonna, of course, Leroy, it gives you mad insight. It gives you an insight to something that, like, when you have your eyes open, yeah, go and talk to a woman with your eyes closed. Talk to a woman with your eyes closed. Think about it. Go and talk to a woman with your eyes closed, and then open your eyes and then look at the woman. You might like the woman more with your eyes closed and then open your eyes and see, rah, she's kind of overweight. And I'm not fat shaming, I'm just giving an example. You could speak to a woman and be like, this woman's disgusting, bro. I hate her attitude. And then open your eyes and she's the sexiest woman. And that's what I'm trying to say. The soul shows you something different that the eyes... Think about it. Think about it. But just, yeah, you're right, Leroy. But see the gist of what I'm saying, though. The soul of someone can be so beautiful. And if you're talking to someone with your eyes shut, you're getting to know their soul. If you're talking to them with your eyes open, you're getting to know their soul. But to a certain degree, the physical will blind you. Why do you think so many girls and men impregnate the wrong person or get with the wrong person? Because you're connecting with a person, and that's why they say love is blind. Because love is not seen. Love is not seen. And that's what I'm saying, my people. You know? And you know what I'm going to do quickly? For the next part of the live here, most do not see with eyes. They see only their thoughts of that person. True, most of us base judgment on physical. It's a shame. Do you know what, Leroy? It's a shame. But I think it's a programming that we've all been programmed with. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not going to lie, majority of the women that I've been with, and I don't mean girlfriend, I mean like, I keep it real with you. This might sound a bit odd to people, but I don't really do girlfriends. I just do energy and connections. And one thing I'm going to say before you jump to conclusions, I don't sleep around. I sleep with one woman at a time. So I'm not on this going around like, I don't do that. But what I'm saying is I will never, like, women kind of sometimes get angry with me because they want to be my girl, they want to be my woman. But I don't necessarily do that. I just do connections. And it might sound weird, I know, but what I'm saying is that I think when you're on a higher vibration, you tend not to, not connect, but you tend not to, everything that's earthly, you kind of rebel against to a certain degree. Like, once you become my girl, then now you expect a certain thing from me, and you expect me to, and then I'm not, like, I'm the kind of being, I can't be in a box. Tomorrow I might need to go to Japan because I need to speak. Like, the life that I'm going to live, I'm not going to be in one place at all times. Like, and that's why I haven't got no children yet. Because my life is in a certain way where why so far? I know this sounds messed up here, but my life is in a certain way where you have to understand this, people, yeah? And especially to the young ones, everybody that's young and haven't got children right now, yeah? If you're young and you haven't got children, or you're grown and you ain't got children, live your life before you do that. And I tell you why, because when you love something, it weakens you. Love weakens you. And you might not get where I'm coming from, but love weakens you. You love someone so much that your decisions are going to be a certain way. Like, if I had a child right now, I would have to be in the matrix because my child's got to go to school. It puts you in the matrix. And another thing is that when I mean love weakens you, is that maybe I'd have to be more careful what I speak about or how I live or what I do, because my child, I want to be here in the future for him. But the life that I'm living is, it sounds messed up, yeah? I know this sounds a bit mad, innit? But right now, I am these three. Remember I told you about the 4 things? I am free. I am soul, spirit and mind. Because I know in the future I'm going to have no physical soon. Like in the future we're all going to be dead. And I don't mean dead because death is an illusion. But we're all not going to be here in the future. So I focus on my soul and my spirit and my mind. But if I have like a little girl or boy that I love, I have to really focus on my flesh. And not to say that I don't focus on my flesh, but I know and I hope you know what I mean. I got a saying, yeah, where it goes like this, yeah, where it goes, it's a poem. It's a poem. It goes like this, is, how can I achieve my, I think it's called, it's a poem, yeah. I can't remember the exact part, how it goes, but the poem is on my YouTube channel, and it's also, I think, on my TikTok, but you know, you have to scroll down because it's far down, isn't it? It's called Freedom Cry. Freedomcry. Freedom Cry. And I say something like, how can I achieve my mission if I'm afraid to die? Death stops you from becoming your full potential because you're afraid. And I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying I am so focused on my mission that I need to achieve before I go. And I can't focus on a family right now. I can't focus on raising a child right now. Maybe when I'm a bit older, yeah. When I'm closer to where I want to be. And that's why I say to all the young ones that haven't got children right now, is get your life right. You can't achieve your goals and raise a family. Where I'm trying to be, I can't. Maybe you can, but I can't. So focus on where you're trying to go, and then make a family and just relax and chill. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, my people, I don't even know where I was going, because I was actually saying something before I actually went into that. But where are your hands from, love? No, death is not real. Death is not real. Death is not real. Shall I tell you why death is not real? Because if death is real, then that means that, what is now then? If death is real, what is now? And what I mean by that, because if you deep it, what I'm trying to really say is that everybody in this live stream is already dead. If you actually deep it. Because your death's coming. And that time's already came. If you understand how the spirit and everything works. So really and truly, death is the biggest illusion. Because everybody's going to hit that. And if you know how to do meditation when you can go forward in time, or you can go into past lives, everything that alright, let me say it like this. What you're going to become and everything you're going to create, it's already happened. Everything is ordained for you. Everybody in this live stream right now, your fate is ordained already. Whatever's going to be is already done. But one thing I will say to you is this. Your decisions. Because I could say to myself, you know what, everybody listen, yeah, I see you lot later, I'm going to go down to the shop before it shuts. And then I get knocked over by a car. But if I stayed on the live, that wouldn't have happened. So, fate is fate, but fate can be changed. And what I mean by that is, you could go out and something bad happen, but then with the videos that I got on my TikTok or my YouTube, I blow up because I'm no longer alive. So I still blow up, but not in the way I wanted to. So things can change. Thank you, Scotch. Do you get what I mean? Things can change. But what is ordained is definitely going to happen. And that's what I want to say to people, is that things are ordained, but just remember, you have decisions, real decisions to make. 100% Mona. I'm just going to say Mona. Thank you, Scotch Bonnet. 100% Mona, I'm going to blow up. I'm going to reach heights that I would never have thought I would reach. And the funny thing is that so are you. And so is Leroy. So is Scotch Bonnet. But I'm going to say this to Leroy, Scotch Bonnet, Mona, and Cosmic if you're still here, and Emma, and all the others that I can remember the names because you're showing up in my comments a lot, is that you are as great as me. But you have to understand, if you're not watering your soul, what do you expect's going to grow? Do you expect like God's just going to gift you from nowhere and say, Leroy, here's your greatness, you're going to be great now, Leroy? What are you doing? Are you what are you doing every day? Leroy, this is not for you to answer to me, but for you to answer to yourself and yourself. Scotch Bonnet, what are you doing every day to water your soul? This is not for you to answer to me, but to answer to yourself. Cosmic, what are you doing to water your soul? This is not to answer to me, but to your own self. Mona, what are you doing every day? Not to answer to me, but to yourself. And that's what I'm trying to say, is that greatness can't come if you're doing nothing. The least you can do is this. Every day, read a book that's going to enlighten you. Read a book that's going to give you a different vocabulary. Read a book that's going to change your mindset. Read a book that's going to show you and make you understand yourself more. You know why? I blow up. Then you come on my live stream. And then you have your Leroy, come up and talk what you've been learning. And then Leroy spits some mad game. And then Mona spits some mad game, and then Mimi Bell spits some mad game, Scotch Bonnet mad game, and then Cosmic spits some mad game, and then they're like, raw, who's that guy spitting mad game that was on Soul's Live? Raw, let me follow him. And then now you're shining. I've passed you the lighter to light your candle through my shine, through my light. And that's all it is, you know. It's not about saying you have to shine alone, because I'm that kind of guy that we're all one right now. So I will say to everybody here, everybody in here that feels everybody's energy, follow everybody. Everybody follow one another. It gives you more followers so you can go live sooner. It gives you more followers so then you can throw up content on your page and you're getting more likes. Everybody follow everybody. Think about it. Because that's what it's all about. It's not about, yeah, let me show you something about TikTok, yeah. A lot of people do this on TikTok. They use the people watching them to just send them gifts. All you're doing as a content creator like myself, like Leroy, like Mona, like Scotch Bonnet, like Cosmic, like everybody, like Mano, all we're doing is this. You know what you're doing? You're just sucking the life out of your people that's watching you, that's empowering you. How am I going to empower you, Leroy, Mona, Scotch Bonnet, Cosmic, and all the others watching me? How am I going to empower you if I'm sucking your life force and not even giving you nothing back? How? How am I going to empower you? And I'm just taking your sources. Majority of these people are on benefits. Majority of these people are uploading their money from their benefits to support a creator that's not even giving them nothing. Not even a word of encouragement. Oh, my mum died today. Oh, sorry to hear about. Yeah, man, so you know what, people? Yeah, man, send a like and follow. And you don't even care about the people that's watching you. But you're sucking from their energy to make you better, for you to be high and mighty. We have to empower one another. So I'm saying to everybody and anybody, you build up your platform, you build up whatever you're trying to do. If there's something you're reading, if there's something you're trying to learn, if there's whatever, you know that you can always say, so, I got something I want to talk about. DM me, Instagram me and say, Ross, so, you know what, there's something I want to talk about on your live stream. Can I come up? Of course you can. It's not just about me, it's about us. And that's what I'm trying to say, my people. Unity is the way that we're going to change the world. Like I said to you about the chakra, the solar plexus. Remember I said about the solar plexus? When somebody wants too much power over other people, that is an imbalance. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you, for those that weren't here earlier, I'm gonna quickly throw it up one quick last time because my battery's on 17%. That's still enough. But soon, obviously, it's gonna... So yeah. Solar plexus. I'm gonna read number 4, which is the heart chakra. Yeah, I'm gonna read the heart chakra. And this is the chakra that we all need to follow, because once you open your heart chakra, we are opening up the world for something beautiful. And what I'm trying to say is this, is that with the heart chakra, it doesn't matter what color you are, it doesn't matter what religion you are, it doesn't matter about your sexuality, whether you're trans, whether you're homosexual, whether you're gay, whether you're lesbian. It don't matter about your color, your creed, your tradition, if you're 1 feet tall, if you're 2 feet tall, if you're 20 feet tall, if you're yellow, if you're green, if you're pink. Once you open up your heart, we all become one, you know? So I'm going to read number 4 quickly, you know, and yeah, man. So number 4, my people, is the 4th chakra. Lies the powerhouse of the human energy system. From the middle position, this chakra mediates between the body and spirit. You remember what I was talking about? Talking about the soul, the spirit, and the mind, and then the physical. So this chakra, the 4th chakra, mediates between the body and spirit and determined their health, strength, and balance. Location: center of the chest, color, green, secondary color, pink. And that means that if you're trying to focus on your heart chakra, crystals to use are pink crystals and green crystals. The elements of the heart chakra is air. The functions: anchors the life force from the higher self, energizes the blood and the physical body with life force, blood circulation, sacred truth. Love is the divine power, emotional energy. Love is the central power point and true motivator of your body, mind, and spirit. Organs and glands: heart and circulatory system, arms, hands, lungs, shoulders, ribs, diaphragm, and thymus gland. The gems and minerals that are good for the heart chakra, if you've got crystals, are emerald, green and pink tourmaline, malachite, green jade, green aventurine, chrysoprase, kunzite, rose quartz, and ruby. The foods that are good for the chakra are green fruits and vegetables. Qualities and lessons: divine, unconditional love, forgiveness, compassion, overlasting. So compassion, overlasting. Balance, group consciousness, like what we're doing now, with life. Acceptance, peace, openness, harmony, and contentment. And the effects, yeah, of, I think that's when it's not good, is repression of love. So you're not willing to give love, or you're not willing to accept love. Emotional instability, out of balance, out of balance, heart problems, circulation problems. So that is the effects when your chakra is not in the right, you know, state. So I'm going to say to everybody, you just heard that. So the heart chakra is something that we need to open up for unconditional love. And plus it mediates between the spirit and the physical. So that is something we need to focus on. But like I spoke earlier about, number 1 is the root chakra, which grounds you to Mother Earth. Number 2 is the sex center, which your emotions and your relationships stem in that chakra. Number 3 is your willpower, is your solar plexus, which is willpower, and like in order to manifest. And also when people are imbalanced with the solar plexus, it makes you want power. So I would say all of the government have a imbalanced solar plexus, definitely. And number 4 is what we just spoke about, is the heart. So we must open our heart, because once we open our heart, whether you're Christian, Muslim, Sikh, Hindu, Buddhist, whether you're green, pink, white, black, whatever you are, we become one once love is opened up, you know, and that's where unity comes. So what I would do, probably tomorrow, I'm not 100% sure, but if I am live tomorrow, I'll be live between 12 and 4. I would say between 12 at night to 4:30 a.m. If I'm not live in between that time, then I'm not going to be live, because I can't promise that I'm going to come live tomorrow, because I got a lot of work to do as well. But you know, the next time I do come live, I'll make sure we talk about chakra 5 and chakra 6 and chakra 7. But for now, focused on number 1, which is grounding yourself, 2, which is relationships and emotions, number 3, which is willpower and manifesting, and 4, which is love. That's what we need to focus right now, my people. But yeah, man. And I'm going to say this also is, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to say it's a fact, but do your research. And what I am going to say is that majority of illnesses are because of an imbalance in your chakra system. Like I just said, number 4, the imbalance would be heart problems, circulation problems. So if you're having heart problems or circulation problems, or even a heart attack, maybe there's certain issues with love, whether it's a past loved one or your mum, or something that happened when you was a child, or these are the kind of things you got to think about when you have a certain illness, is that a certain chakra can be the reason. So I'm just trying to say, people, is that we can heal ourselves, but we just have to be in tune with ourselves and really understand ourselves. Like I said, remember, the soul, the spirit, the mind, and then the physical. You know, just keep yourself strong, my people. You know, let me come back now. And there we go. And there we go, my people. But yeah, man, this live, it went good. I liked it, because I'm gonna be honest and say that sometimes when I write things down that I want to speak about, it's not always, when you think about it and you write it down, you don't always pull it across the way you want it to come across. But I pull it across, I would say 95% the way I wanted it to go. So I'm happy with that. And I'm happy that you enjoyed it as well, Menno. I'm very happy about that, you know, that you enjoyed it. I'm glad that everybody enjoyed it, hopefully, and hopefully that you learned something from it. As long as you can take one thing from this that you can put and implement into your life, I'm happy and I'm thankful with that, you know what I'm saying, people. So yeah, man. And like I say in my live goal, thank you, my queen, I see you, Scotch Bonnet. Thank you, thank all of you. And like I say, my people, in my live goal, I don't ask for no gifts. I just ask that if you enjoyed the vibe in my live stream, just please give me a follow, check out my content, and just show me some love in that way. I don't expect to suck the energy out of people. As much as I'm giving you something, I expect that the follow is all I need from you, so I can reach more people. Share my live like you have, tap the screen like you have, and just support me trying to spread my message. I don't want gifts. Spreading my message is the biggest gift you can do for me, is help me to spread. And that's what I'm trying to say, is that with righteous people, with good people, you will always understand who's real and who's righteous, because it will show. Who do you know, my people? And I'm not even trying to blow my own trumpet, but I'm going to say this, yeah? Who do you know on TikTok that in their live goal, they put, just give me a follow if you like my vibration of my life? Who do you know that's done that or said that? Maybe you do know someone, but I'm just saying to myself, I don't want a gift. I just want, if you like what I'm doing, give me a follow and help me to share what I'm trying to push. That's all I want. Help me to push my energy, my information, because all you're doing is helping the world to become a better place, because that's all I'm trying to do. And that's all I'm trying to do, is to create an energy that our world can be a better place, because it's filthy right now, but it's going to get better. You know, it's going to get better. But yeah, man, like I say, and Youre 49, give him a follow. Give Scotch Bonnet a follow, Cosmic a follow. Give everybody a follow. Everybody, Elaine, blessings and love, my queen. Give everybody a follow. You know, everybody follow everyone, because we are an internet family. And one day we'll all meet up together, because with my business, I'm looking to get like a hall, a place where I can say we can all meet up at a place and we can do this on a stage in a place where we can all see each other. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, blessings and love though, my people. And yeah, man, just give me a follow and just help me to spread my energy is all I ask. But before I go, you know what's coming, Youre? Sleeping Beauty. But yeah, my people, this is my poem that if you do come to my live stream, at the end of every live stream, this is the poem that you're going to hear, because I'm always going to say it. This is a poem that I believe needs to be heard until everybody wakes up. And I'm going to say it, and it goes like this. Sleeping Beauty. Are we really that docile? Are we really that weak?